Hey there. So good to see you. Good evening. Happy, I think it's Monday. Oh, it's so a Monday, right? Let me just tell you, it's been a Monday. Usually, I have no problem with Mondays. I love Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, but I got to tell you, after this past weekend and hours that I ended up putting in, I didn't Monday very well. I ain't gonna lie. Me and Monday were not friends this week at all. Not even a little bit. Anywho, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jessica Newpower, and as you might have seen from my title, I am taking a part of this 14-day challenge, and I have a quick question for you. I want to know, are you guilty of doing any of these, or really not even doing any of these? There's 3 things that I really think that you should change if you want to have a more productive and successful life. And these are those top 3. So the first one, do you just get up in life and not have a plan? I know I went years before children and even after children without having a plan, without having a morning ritual. Creating a morning ritual helps you get your day off on the right foot. It is going to set you up for some success, whether your ritual is a small 2 or 3 thing that you want to do in the morning, or if it's a bigger and elaborate thing. But having a ritual, and a ritual with consistency, is going to help set your day up for success. And I do have notes here because, oh, and my dog wants to bark now too. Ruby, be quiet. Ruby, be quiet. Anyway, with a ritual or routine, you're going to start your day on a positive note with a proactive mood. It's going to help you do multiple things, but most importantly, it's going to help you reduce stress. It's going to help reduce mental fatigue, and it's going to increase your productivity. Excuse me one second. Ruby, good girl. Lay down. Thank you. Good girl. Sorry about that. And here's a great thing. If you're not really sure where to start when it comes to designing your own morning ritual or routine, if you will, I've got lots of great suggestions for you. For starters, for me personally, when I was creating my routine, I ended up asking a friend of mine who, to me, seemed to have her life all together. And so I'm like, what is your secret? What do you do? And she just told me when she wakes up first thing in the morning, she's got A, B, and C that she gets done. And she's actually talking about things that she does before she goes to bed at night. And over the course of the years, what I've done is I have taken people who I've admired, either in my personal sphere of influence and circles, or those who are more successful than I am. And I've just taken a look at them and what they've done, or if I've had the opportunity to ask them, I've gone out and I've said, what is a part of your morning or daily routine that you do? So having that morning ritual is really going to help set the stage for your entire day. All right, so number 2, do you avoid reading at all costs? Did you graduate high school and say, I'm never touching another book in my life? Did you know that if you wanted to reduce your stress, if you wanted to increase your mental sharpness and accuracy, expand your knowledge, improve your focus, that by exercising your brain by reading is going to do all of that? Hey, Amber, thanks for hopping on. If you don't want to increase your memory, or if you don't want to, maintain your well-roundedness as an individual, then I just encourage you strongly, don't read. Okay, so if you want to do those things, though, if you want to increase those muscles, increase that memory of yours, there's even research out there that says that active readers have a higher rate of not having any of the brain degenerative diseases, go after them. Like, I'm not saying that reading is a cure for Alzheimer's, but they have said and shared that, reading does help reduce a lot of those brain fatigue syndromes that are out there. And so reading is a great way to gain knowledge. It stimulates your creativity, and it's going to help you develop new ideas and motivation, even, because that's just the beauty of reading. It's the written word, and there's just so much artistry that is in that. And there are a lot of things that we do when it comes to working on our bodies, so why wouldn't we want to work out our minds just as much? I mean, nobody likes a fatigued muscle that's not being exercised, right? So let's just keep our brains smart and sharp. And a love of reading, there is research that proves that a love of reading can protect and increase your brain power. Again, just like physical exercise does our body good, reading does your brain good. All right, so here's the third one. Ready? Do you practice the commonly growing habit of being ungrateful for your lot in life? Having an attitude of gratitude, that's a big, huge change that you need to make in your life. If you've ever heard the idiom before, you attract more flies with honey than you do with vinegar, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Practicing that attitude of gratitude is not only a great way to cultivate a positive attitude for yourself, but your sphere of influence and those around you, they're going to be affected by that positively and very proactively even, because you're just going to radiate that out into your sphere of influence, whether you realize it or not. It's just, it becomes a part of who you are. Hey, Chris, thanks for hopping on. Practicing gratitude is also a great way to reduce stress, believe it or not. And it also helps you to appreciate the little things. I want to also encourage you that in practicing gratitude, even when things aren't going right, be grateful, be thankful, because that attitude really turns the universe on a dime and was just like, whoa, they didn't react the way they usually do or the way right? And that's just going to help you move through that situation or circumstance that much faster, but with a greater appreciation for it. So some suggestions that are going to help you cultivate and develop this habit would be to start a gratitude journal. Just writing down every single day things that you're grateful for, even if you just start with 1 thing, 2 things, 5 things, 10 things. Just starting that attitude of gratitude. Yes, default setting gratitude. That attitude of gratitude, man, it's just the ripple effect from that, how much it radiates out into your world. Try it. Try it, try it. You will see a world of difference. I promise you. More suggestions. Okay. So do that gratitude journal. If you've got time to volunteer, do that. Or, donate money. But it's even funner when you donate it randomly, or perform a random act of kindness. One where you can not be thanked or rewarded for the action. Like say, you are brushing off snow off of your windshield, and you see that there's 2 or 3 other cars around you, and you've got a snow brush that you can just go ahead and remove some of that snow from their windows or windshields or whatever. Why not do it? Why not surprise somebody and make their day? Because you're going to feel good about it. I promise you that even though you might have the physical, a little bit of pain there from helping somebody else out, and you're not going to get the reward of their thanks. Come on, wrong attitude. You're going to feel so good. And even if you do something fun, like buy somebody's cup of coffee, it's really fun going through those drive-thrus when you have the opportunity to pay for the car behind you. I don't know if any of you have ever been the recipient of it. I have been the starter of it and the recipient of it. And I got to tell you, you get this energy about you when you have that opportunity to do it. Ripples taste good. You're very funny. Hey, Heather, thanks for hopping on. But I got to tell you, man, that ripple effect of doing good, it is just going to go out, not just in your sphere of influence, but it's going to go into your community and into your world. I promise you that. We have a local radio station here that does random acts of kindness. And it's just so fun when you do something for a stranger and they have no way to say thank you, because it's just really, again, it's just that whole attitude of gratitude. Another fun thing that we like to do is we practice, a group of my mentors and associates, we practice something called Wealth Wednesday. And what that is where we anonymously either leave money behind, gas stations put money in diaper bags or boxes of diapers or formula, or one of my favorite things is to throw a bunch of quarters in the Aldi carts, or Ruffles. You're very funny, Chris. But just doing something small. It doesn't have to be anything big. It doesn't have to be like $100 tip or anything like that. It could be just sliding a $5 bill into the gas or the card reader at the gas station. Something where you can't be thanked, but you know that you're going to make somebody's day because they're going to have found that. So, okay. So let's recap right now, right? The top 3 things that you must change if you're guilty of wanting to improve, but you aren't doing these life-changing habits, is number 1, having a morning ritual that's going to set your day up for success. Number 2, read, and then read some more. Because if you're wanting your body workout as part of your morning ritual, like, normal workout, working this out too should be second tier on that workout list. And number 3, practice gratitude. We appreciate so much more when we see beauty in our worlds. I don't know if you do, but when I see beautiful things, I just appreciate life a little bit more. And knowing that I could be a part of those beautiful things that are happening out there just makes it that much more beautiful. And so if you found any value whatsoever in these 3 top habits that you should change if you want to live a more successful life, then guess what? I actually have 6 more that I'd be more than happy to share with you. All you have to do is reach out to me so that I can send them to you. Send a message through Messenger. This way I can just send you a little PDF over to you, and we can call it a day. So I hope that this helped you. I hope that you have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.